Hi, I just want to encourage you today with a story that is my testimony when I had coronavirus in February of 2020. Yes, I did, even though it wasn't talked about here in Brazil at that point. You know why? It's Carnival time! And we had all these people from all over come and have Carnival in Olinda, Recife. And it was during this time that I got very sick, and doctors later on told me, you had it. There is no doubt in our mind that you had it. But unfortunately, you couldn't do any tests until like July, August, and it was already past. And you know what got me better? God got me better because He healed me. But He didn't go, whack! Diane, you're healed. He said, no. The first night when I had that fever of 39 degrees centigrade, and it felt like somebody was going, Diane! That he showed me in a dream that sitting up isn't going to do it, because right away I thought, I have acid reflux. And I've read that before, that it does that, and you can sit up in bed and go to sleep. Well, I tried it, and it didn't work. But during the night before I woke up, God said, when you get up, Diane, this is what you're going to do. You're going to force yourself to put a clove of raw garlic in a piece of bread and eat it 3 times a day. Just like you did when you lived in New York City and you were teaching and you had bronchitis really bad, and the doctors gave you for 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks, you had to take penicillin, 500 milligrams a day, 4 times a day for 2 weeks. Well, you would think that infection would come out of my system. But it kept on getting worse. My nose was all stuffed up. I couldn't breathe like this. And then it was just really bad. Nothing worked. It felt like my throat was all swollen and everything. And he said, just like that, that's the way you are today. So do what I told you to do. And that was to eat the raw garlic in a piece of bread 3 times a day. Well, I forgot to tell you, I also was coughing non-stop. Okay, non-stop. I really mean it. I never coughed like that in my life. I got really scared. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna die. That's it. I live by myself. I'm gonna die. That's it. And God said, you're not gonna die. Just do what I tell you to do. And I did. So after the first clove of garlic that I ate, every cough, I started coughing up green phlegm that were like this. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And it just was nonstop. Every cough, it was coming out. And I had my bucket there, and it just kept on filling up the bucket. And I said, you know what? I need to take a photo to show the doctors, because they're not going to believe me. And it's a good thing I did, because after 3 days of nonstop coughing and coughing up green phlegm, I went to the emergency room. First doctor said, I hear something in your lungs, and you're going to do chest x-ray and you're going to do blood work. So, okay, I did it. But do you know walking pneumonia doesn't show on your x-ray, chest x-ray? So the doctor that was giving me, saying, okay, you go home, you do this, you do that, she said to me, oh, it's just allergies. I have bad allergies. And it's just allergies. Go home and take allergy medicine. I said, forget it. So I took out my picture of my green phlegm, and I said, tell me again that this is allergy, because I'm recording you. And if something happens to me, it's on record. And when she saw it, she said, "Oh, you don't have allergies. What you have is walking pneumonia." And she gave me antibiotics that helped me through the ending process of the walking pneumonia. If I did not do what God told me to do, I probably would have been dead in my apartment and nobody would have known it, because the cough I had was nonstop. If anybody called me, I couldn't speak. And I lived in an apartment building. They know probably after they hadn't seen me for a couple of days or a day, they would have came to my door or called me on the intercom and saw that I was in trouble. But I do that to say, have no fear of the coronavirus. May God give you wisdom. May He tell you, like He told me, what to do. And I'm telling you that I had bronchitis really bad in New York City as a New York City school teacher. And they gave me 2 weeks of antibiotics, 500 milligrams, 4 times a day. It kept on getting worse. Then they upped it. I went back to the doctor. He upped it to 750 for another 10 days. Got worse. Then I went to a natural doctor and he said, do this. And if you live in the States listening to this and you have fenugreek, red clover, and peppermint tea, along with eating the raw garlic, you drink a mixture of those 3. I used to buy the packets of each one and put them in water, boiling water, and drink it. So I'm telling you, it works. And may God heal us. And don't let fear overtake you in Jesus' name about this virus. All right? I'm praying for you, and I pray for each and every one that is sick with coronavirus, that God touches your life and heals you miraculously, and you live to tell about it. God bless you.